What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and here is my Rooftops and Alleys review. Now, I had a lot of hours put in. Let me tell you something, a lot of hours put in the game since I played it or bought it 3 days ago. I currently have a few trophies for it: 5 silver, 1 gold, and 7 bronze. And I have 18 hours put into this game, and I can definitely say that this is probably maybe the best parkour game. I don't know. I did recently did a video. You guys can check that out on comparing store parkour early access game versus Rooftops and Alleys, which is still the same. They both were early access. This was just now released, I think June 17th or something like that. Make sure you guys go cop that on PlayStation and PC. I believe it's on Steam and stuff like that. You go check on all the other platforms. Other than that, I've had my hours put. Here's my B-roll clips and all that stuff you see on the screen, and I'm going to be breaking down my review into a few different sections. So up first, we're just gonna get straight to the meat and bones. Gameplay. The gameplay for this game is none other than flawless. Like, you gotta respect the fluidness of the tricks. It's really tricky. For me personally, and I'll actually have some gameplay here on the screen. For me personally, I love the idea that we can like kind of edit in game. And what you mean by this is like I can do this, pause the screen, and just this is like a thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? This is like true cinematography angles right here. You got like this little Dutch angle here you can have. It's really good for these types of things. You hide your UI, take a screenshot. I mean that, and then go right into like, I don't know, that's just wicked. And so on top of that, it's like one of those things where it brings you back to those childish days, or you know, those kids when those days where you were as a kid, and you're able to just kind of be yourself, be free, and kind of express yourself with these moves and tricks, which I will say are pretty freaking cool, dog. Hey, y'all, people, like, listen, this is one of the coolest things you can, like, the swagger in this is just magnificent. All right, magnificent. You collect combos and you get all these points by doing a whole bunch of tricks. The triangle B or triangle circle or Y B combo is always ideal when getting those trick challenges and stuff like that. I like to just spam those a little bit and kind of twirl around, do stuff with them. With all that being said, it's one of those things where if you're not you got to be a little bit precise. I won't say it's arcadey, so I'm not gonna say it's too technical. I still believe Store is still the more technical game, but it does have some technique. You still have to have technique. You still have to have some timing. There's ways to thread the lines. There's ways to catch air and stuff like that. Like it's not just basic. It's what I mean. It's not basic at all. But it's a little bit more arcadey, so it does allow more room for error. I would say, like, certain inputs. Sometimes they don't input, but other times you do stuff and you're like, oh, I didn't even need to do that. But okay, you can do that. Like, oh, I know I didn't land that, but you know, sometimes it lands it for you. So with all that being said, I think the game still has its kinks to work out with the gameplay, as far as just maybe for me, because I want to break these down into more different categories. But for me, again, the fluidness, the camera angles, the way to let you slow-mo in the middle, the fidelity of the game is really good. So like, moving on into the graphics of the game, guys, this is good. This is good. Now, this is definitely not running at no. I think this is running at 60. It might, if it is, surprise, I don't have my thing up. This I'm recording at 60. I believe this might be 30. With that being said, the graphical fidelity and like how it keeps like kind of everything just solid. Like, everything's solid. I don't know how to explain it, but it's still pretty good looking. Like, it's not the best, obviously. It's not the best graphically. And I believe the art style just, I don't know, it plays into it. Which what I wanted to get into is the graphics and the look of it. The art style looks really good. Really good. Like, the art direction and the character design is really good and unique. It's like really unique and brings me back to those, like, for me, like one of those old games. I don't know, one of those old like future. It's like, I don't know, something like Geometry Dash or something like that. Like, it just brings me back into those times. I don't know. It's really weird, but it's fascinating and it's interesting, and I like what he did what the developers, the small team of developers did with this game. The customization, going into that is just, I feel like that's just a great addition. The fact that we can level up and get our own costumes and colorize them how we want. I've had like many different outfits, as you can see. You probably see different clips of like my different colorways and stuff like that, for my characters. It really adds some personality to the game. I'm really surprised again at how well it runs, to the point where I don't really have any like issues as far as like it being like stuttery or anything. It's very fluid and smooth, very fluid and smooth. So upon those two things, gameplay, graphics, fidelity, customization, all that good stuff, the gameplay is a solid, I'm sorry, this gameplay is 10 out of 10. Like, it's so fun, it's so addicting. I've just been getting on it like with friends and playing that tag mode. I'm sorry, that is actually really fun. I played it on TikTok one day. It was actually really fun. Yeah, I like that addition to the game. Again, we just need more online players, I think, so we can get a lot more games more faster, or they need to shorten their window or shorten their radius or whatever. Other than that, it's really fun, especially online. What I will say is the customization and stuff like that. It's pretty good. The progression is pretty good, but I can tell that once you complete all the trials and stuff, not sure what else is they're gonna be to do. That's why I say, like, when it comes to like the gameplay and all that stuff, I would say the gameplay is like 10 out of 10, but realistically everything's like 8 out of 10, because I do want there to be more added, because I feel like once you get all this stuff, which you can, I'm pretty sure you can get pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have hours in this game. I want there to be like more depth and more stuff to work towards. It doesn't really have, a story or anything like that. So I want it to have like more than just trials and tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with the online stuff, I want to see if they add more content to the game for us to do more types of challenges in the game. But realistically, it definitely 8 out of 10. But definitely, like, in terms of the tricks and stuff, 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, this stuff is crazy. And the first person mode, really good, really good. All right, so going into a different section. The music, like I said, I am not using the music from the game in this video, but the music, I've listened to it, and it definitely fits the proper vibe of a parkour theme game, and I recommend you guys turn that music up. I'm definitely giving that a solid like 9 out of 10. There's a few tracks I wasn't really interested, but again, the game to me is like, you guys aren't gonna be surprised to hear my score. It's really not much that I hate about the game or dislike. I love how you get to like be free and kind of free roam and travel, and just be, again, do your own stuff. There's some pretty crazy things you can do in this game, and I feel like what people don't understand is that stuff like this is needed. Titles like these are needed. Things like this, there can be 10 out of 10 games, or 9 out of 10 games, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 games on different tiers of games. It doesn't always have to be, oh, if it's not AAA, if it's not God of War, then how can it be 10 out of 10? Like, these games can be very good, and just to get into, especially for me, like at work, after work, I get in here, I throw on some music, and I relax, eat some food, and run this, and just do tricks and trials and stuff like that, and that's what I'm into. So that's not what you're into, don't recommend it. But everything else, I would say, is like a solid experience all the way around. 8, 9 here, and 10 out of 9 out of 10 with the music. I'm giving this total score for this game a solid 9 out of 10. No flaws. I don't know. I've been playing it for 20 hours. It's just so, I don't know. Stuff like this is so cool. It's so much freedom to the game that it's hard not to appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Hard not to appreciate it. I feel like it's so much freedom put into this. Like, it allows you to have so much freedom. Like, don't let them start adding stuff like creating our own maps, like map creation, where we can create our own lines and stuff like that and putting them online. That is gonna be dope for the game. That's gonna be sick for the game. But yeah, the tricks are really good. The gameplay is really good. Like I said, tricks are like obviously the best part. The way you can roll off and do stuff and wall run, like, it's pretty insane. And this might, again, favorite part still, just the slow-mo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna catch you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the game. Solid 9 out of 10 game. Please go pick this up. It will not waste your time. It will not waste your time. You will, again, that's what I said, the only downside is if you do it too fast. But if you're a person that likes to just get in on things, play for a little bit and get out, this is your game. Get in, try to complete a couple trials, get gold on them, get out, go to bed, wake up in the morning, stuff like that. If you want to grind this game, it's definitely good for that too. You can sit on here for days. I just chill on here and just kind of talk on the phone, or you know, do stuff, or wait for my editing to render and just listen to music and just kind of do my own thing. You know, different stuff. I'm doing some stuff that I didn't even know you could do. Yeah, I don't even know. You could do some crazy shit. Like, hold on, you could do some crazy shit. I didn't even show y'all the zip line. There's legit a zip line. Hold on. I gotta use our pigeon here. Yep. So this is a zip line. You can go up here. You can do tricks. All that good stuff. That's pretty cool. Again, oh, and to unlock the pigeon, I forgot to say before I close out, to unlock the pigeon, you gotta actually do challenges and trials and get enough feathers to unlock them on every single map. So you don't lock them on every single map. You gotta do them on every single map. I'm trying to find this one. Okay. I didn't know what to do after that. I'm gonna get you guys next time. Peace. What's good, y'all? Thank you guys for watching my Rooftops and Alleys reviews. If you guys want to check out more Rooftops and Alleys content, I'm doing them in the form of mixes, and I post clips on TikTok. If you guys want to go check out that playlist, I have a full playlist full of parkour mixes. I'm going to be starting some store parkour with those soon. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.